Number 1. Laos, a country full of unknowns in Southeast Asia. Imagine a place in Southeast Asia where you can live like a king for just $11 a day. A place where the pace of life is so slow, you'll forget you're in the 21st century. Are you ready for a journey to a country where dating involves sneaking into a girl's room in the middle of the night with the full consent of her parents? This isn't a forgotten world from history books. This is Laos, a mystery still hidden deep within the continent. Laos might be the cheapest and most peaceful paradise you've ever discovered. Laos is the only country in Southeast Asia without a single centimeter of coastline. Sandwiched between Thailand, Vietnam, and China, it's often seen as an isolated, landlocked region, but it's here that a paradox exists that amazes many. In southern Laos, the Mekong River unexpectedly opens up to Siphan Dan, an archipelago of over 4,000 islands entirely within its basin. During the dry season, white sand dunes emerge. The water is clear and blue, allowing locals and tourists alike to swim, paddle, and even sunbathe as if on a tropical beach, despite the absence of an ocean. Laos's topography is also fascinating. Approximately 70% of the territory is mountainous and covered in dense forests, but the highest peak, Pho Bia, is only 2,817 meters, significantly lower than the Himalayas or the Alps. Instead of altitude, Laos's geographical significance lies in the Mekong River, a nearly 1,700-kilometer-long river that flows through the country from north to south, serving as a vital artery for survival, trade, and culture for centuries. Highlands like the Bolivian Plateau, home to some of the best coffee in Southeast Asia, create a misty landscape and a rare, surreal atmosphere. Spanning an area of only about 236,800 kilometers, Laos is home to more than 49 ethnic groups, reflecting a cultural diversity that far exceeds the nation's size. Once known as Lan Sang, the land of a million elephants, Laos controlled transcontinental trade routes in the 14th century. Today, although its GDP per capita is projected to be around $230 in 2025, Laos's greatest value lies not in its economic figures, but in its tranquility, pristine nature, and unique geographical paradoxes. Number 2. The beauty of Lao women. When it comes to beauty, each culture has its own unique standards. In Western countries, women often prefer a tanned complexion and a healthy physique. Meanwhile, in Laos, thanks to the tropical climate and healthy diet, women don't need elaborate makeup. Many Laotian women possess naturally radiant skin, large, expressive eyes, gentle faces, and bright smiles, creating a warm and approachable atmosphere. They don't rush or seek attention. Instead, their calm and graceful demeanor makes those around them feel comfortable. Laotian women highly value family, caring for their children attentively, and always treating others with politeness and grace. These qualities make them ideal role models not only in Laotian society, but also in the eyes of many foreigners. If you imagine Laotian women as merely quiet weavers or stay-at-home mothers confined to the kitchen all day, you'll be surprised by the completely different reality. According to reports from the United Nations and the ILO, Laos is actually among the countries with the highest percentage of women-owned businesses in the world. Walking through the bustling markets from Vientiane to Baci, you'll encounter not just ordinary vendors, but also true female entrepreneurs. They run everything from traditional handicraft stalls to large silk export empires. These women are not only the financial pillars of their families, but also a solid resource for the national economy, running their businesses with incredible strength and determination. Modern Laotian women are increasingly focused on careers, education, and self-development, while still preserving traditional values. You'll often see Lao girls wearing traditional clothing, or laughing and chatting happily with friends. Some groups of Lao women are very enthusiastic about sharing their culture with foreign tourists and are always willing to help others. They are very friendly and welcoming. In modern society, many Lao girls are starting to seek opportunities to marry foreigners. However, to marry a Lao girl, you will have to overcome a major challenge. You must become a monk before you can marry her. If you want to learn more about this, leave a comment with the number 2. And if you want me to share tips on connecting with Lao girls through online dating apps and winning their hearts, comment with the number 3. Number 3. Become a monk before marriage in Laos. Before entering married life, many Laotian men undergo a unique tradition, becoming temporary monks. This is not a legal requirement, but a significant expectation from family and community intended to demonstrate maturity and discipline. Statistics show that approximately 67% of Laotian men have been monks at some point in their lives, usually before marriage. This tradition is an important part of Laotian culture, especially in Theravada Buddhist communities. These young men will spend weeks to months or even a year practicing asceticism in a temple. They shave their heads, renounce personal possessions, and live a simple, disciplined life. During this time, they perform Buddhist rituals such as chanting, meditating, and giving alms. This is not only a spiritual test, but also a way for them to train themselves and prove their maturity before marriage. This act benefits not only the individual, but also the family. In Lao culture, it is believed that when a young man becomes a monk, his parents will receive blessings, health, and good fortune. This is a deeply ingrained belief within the community, making the journey to becoming a monk not only a personal one, but also a blessing for the family. Lao women also place great importance on this. They believe that a man who has spent time as a monk will become a better husband and father, as he has learned patience, understanding, and tolerance. These qualities make him a trustworthy life partner. This is also why becoming a monk before marriage is considered an important factor in finding a life partner. Although this tradition remains prevalent, in large cities like Vientiane, the proportion of men participating in the monastic ritual has decreased. The pressures of modern life, work, and studies have led many to choose short-term monastic retreats, perhaps lasting only a few weeks during summer vacation. However, for those who still uphold this tradition, temporary monastic life remains a significant milestone in their journey to adulthood. The tradition of becoming a monk before marriage in Laos is not only a religious ritual, but also a transitional ceremony, marking a turning point from youth to adulthood. It is an integral part of Lao social life, reflecting the importance of family, community, and personal spiritual development. Number 4. Taboos in Laos. One of the most important rules in Laos is respect for the head and feet. Laotians believe the head is the most sacred part of the body, where the soul resides, so touching someone's head, even as an affectionate gesture, is considered a serious offense. Conversely, the feet are considered the lowest and dirtiest part, so pointing at someone with your foot or accidentally touching objects under a table is unacceptable. This is a basic but important rule, reflecting respect and a sense of order in Laotian society. When visiting villages, there's an interesting thing to note: the stairs. If you see the stairs pushed away from the entrance to the house, it's a sign the homeowner is absent and you shouldn't enter. However, if you see a fresh green branch hidden at the top of the stairs, it's a sign the family is observing a strict taboo ritual and you are not allowed to approach. In temples, there's a very strict rule you need to remember: don't touch the monks. Whether you want to donate or exchange something, you can't give money or gifts directly to the monks. Instead, you must place them on a special saffron-colored cloth or ask a man to do it for you. This isn't just a social rule, but also a sign of respect for the monks. Another unusual custom that many tourists might not expect is the sleep visit of the Hong tribes. At night, a young man will play a secret tune on a flute or whistle under the window of the girl he loves. If she agrees, he will be invited in to chat until morning. However, there's an important rule. They are not allowed to cross any physical boundaries unless they have the family's consent. This is a very open yet disciplined way of dating, allowing couples to assess each other's character without parental supervision. When navigating traffic in Laos, one thing that will surely surprise you is the absence of car horns. While in many Western countries, car horns are often used to express dissatisfaction, in Laos, honking is considered impolite and impatient. Laotians navigate traffic with surprising politeness and consideration, creating a very smooth flow of traffic even during rush hour. Finally, when it comes to public displays of affection, you'll find that in Laos, kissing, hugging, or holding hands with your partner in public is not permitted. Even simple gestures of affection like laughing together are considered too obvious and lacking in discretion. This rule reflects the discretion and respect in relationships, where love is often cherished and expressed subtly. Number 5. Mysterious spirit summoning rituals in Lao culture. The Baci ceremony, also known as the spirit summoning ritual, is an integral part of Laotian spiritual culture. It is performed on important life events such as weddings, childbirth, initiation into monastic life, or even during difficult times like illness, accidents, or funerals. The Baci ceremony is based on the belief that each human body contains 32 spirits, called Quan, which protect the body's organs. When a spirit leaves the body, the person may experience bad luck, illness, or difficulties in life. The purpose of the Baci ceremony is to summon these spirits back into the body, restoring balance and bringing good fortune to the participants. During the Baci ceremony, a Fa Quan, made from banana leaves, is prepared and decorated with marigolds, green leaves, and candles, symbolizing the tree of life. The ceremony begins with the officiant lighting candles and chanting prayers, while participants tie white threads around the wrists of those being blessed. Each person silently prays for good fortune, health, and peace for the recipient. A special feature of the Baci ceremony is the sweeping away bad luck ritual. The officiant uses a white thread to wrap around the participant's wrist from wrist to finger while praying to sweep away misfortune and receive blessings. This gesture helps create a connection and provides spiritual protection for those participating in the ceremony. Another unique part of the Baci ceremony that Westerners might find strange is the rice rain ritual. After the ceremony ends, roasted glutinous rice is thrown into the air and falls on the heads of all participants. This symbolizes blessings and good fortune, representing the return of spirits, bringing health and happiness to the community. The Baci ceremony is not just a religious ritual, but also an occasion for families and communities to express love and care for one another. It demonstrates harmony, respect, and connection between generations. Although the Baci ceremony may surprise Westerners with some unusual rituals such as the rice rain or the sweeping away of bad luck, it remains an important part of the intangible cultural heritage of the Lao people, preserved and practiced vigorously for thousands of years. Number 6. The country that has been bombed the most in history. If you think history revolves only around events in Europe, then you've probably never heard the tragic story of Laos in the 20th century. From 1964 to 1973, Laos held the title of the most heavily bombed country per capita in history. During what became known as the Secret War, American planes dropped over 2 million tons of bombs on Laos. This amount surpassed the bombs dropped on Germany and Japan during World War II. That means, on average, a bombing raid occurred every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day for nearly 10 years. The consequences of this war still linger today. Over 80 million unexploded bombs remain scattered across Laos, posing a danger to working people, especially farmers, as they plow the land. Since the war ended, approximately 20,000 people have died or been injured by unexploded ordnance, with up to 40% being children. Clearing this deadly debris is a difficult task, requiring the tireless efforts of international teams to make the areas safer. Despite carrying the weight of a painful past, the resilient spirit of the Lao people remains undiminished. They have rebuilt their lives, transforming tragic lands into warm and promising places. When you visit Laos, you will find a country that cherishes its past, but does not allow it to completely dominate present life. Number 7. Lao beer, Asia's most popular beer. Lao beer is an indispensable companion for those seeking peace or exploring the breathtaking beauty of Laos. What makes Lao beer unique is its special ingredient, jasmine rice, a fragrant, sticky rice found only in Laos. Instead of barley like Western beers, Lao beer combines jasmine rice with hops imported from Germany and yeast from France, creating a light yet rich flavor with a hint of sweetness and incredibly easy to drink. Laos enjoy beer slowly, savoring it amidst pleasant conversations while savoring local specialties like tam maung, liap, or delicious grilled dishes. Drinking beer in Laos is a way to connect with the community, not to drink alone. People often share beer at family gatherings, festivals, or weddings, always accompanied by toasts like Nyo Hawaii, Happy New Year. Each toast is not simply about drinking beer, but about showing respect, connection, and hospitality. Lao beer is not only famous domestically, but is also exported to over 20 countries, from the US, UK, and France to Japan. Lao beer has won numerous international awards thanks to its excellent quality and unique flavor, captivating many tourists. Interestingly, Lao women are not hesitant to enjoy beer, reflecting the freedom and relaxed nature of their beer drinking culture. Although they don't participate in beer drinking competitions, Lao women are always ready to raise a glass and share joyful moments with others. The beer drinking culture in Laos isn't about getting drunk, but about connecting and bonding with the community. Have you tried Lao beer? If so, leave a comment with a 6 to share your thoughts on its taste. Number 8. The capital of Laos has a different pace of life than anywhere else. Vientiane, the capital of Laos, is situated along the Mekong River and covers an area of 3,120 square kilometers. The climate here is characterized by a tropical monsoon. If you visit during the rainy season, remember to bring an umbrella or raincoat to avoid interruptions to your trip. A notable nearby landmark is the Arc de Triomphe, built to honor the heroes. Although similar in shape to the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, this structure strongly reflects Laotian architecture with Buddhist and Hindu symbols. From the observation deck of the Arc de Triomphe, you can enjoy panoramic views of the city, especially at sunset when the shimmering lights envelop Vientiane. While Vientiane isn't as crowded and bustling as other capitals, its nightlife is vibrant. You can relax at riverside restaurants, enjoying traditional or international music. Many restaurants and cafes in Vientiane stay open late, serving local specialties and refreshing drinks. Night markets are the perfect place to explore street food and find souvenirs. And don't forget to try Lao coffee, a special drink with a syrupy consistency, served in small cups but incredibly potent, keeping you awake all night. There's a story about an American tourist who ordered 2 cups of Lao coffee and stayed awake for 3 days without needing Red Bull. Would you dare try this coffee? Comment below with a 6 and share your thoughts on the taste of Lao coffee. Vientiane also attracts a large number of foreigners to live and work here, creating a vibrant and diverse community. Many Vietnamese have settled here, contributing to the city's economic and cultural development. They are involved in businesses such as restaurants, shops, and other commercial activities, creating a cultural blend between the two countries with a reasonable cost of living. The rich culture and hospitality of the local people have made Vientiane an ideal destination for those wishing to live and work there. Foreigners often connect with each other through Facebook groups like Expats and La International, LinkedIn, or participate in community events such as festivals and sporting activities. Number 9. The spectacular LUANG PRABANG Night Market. The PRABANG LUANG Night Market is a must-visit destination where you can find unique items that reflect your taste and personality. The market opens around 5 p.m. and Kang Vong Street, the main thoroughfare in the Old Town, comes alive with sparkling lights stretching from the Royal Palace to the confluence of the Miao and Naiman rivers. Colorful stalls offer a wide variety of traditional Lao handicrafts, from hand-woven fabrics and traditional bags to silver jewelry, paper lanterns, and ethnic minority art. You can shop for unique souvenirs such as silk fabrics, exquisite wood carvings, or delicate silver jewelry. Besides shopping, you can also explore a vibrant culinary world with many tempting dishes, from Lao sticky rice, minced meat salad, papaya salad, and Lao noodles to delicious grilled dishes. When shopping here, don't forget to bargain for better prices and be wary of counterfeit goods, especially high-value items. Note that the night market can be quite crowded, so protect your belongings to avoid theft. The night market is not only a great place to enjoy street food, but also a place where you can experience the vibrant life of Luang Prabang. Besides the night market, a unique cultural feature of the city is the early morning almsgiving ceremony, from 4:30 to 6:30 a.m., when locals offer alms to monks. The saffron-colored robes of the monks create a serene and sacred atmosphere, offering visitors a truly special and unmissable experience. Number 10. The Country of 1,000 Elephants. Lanzang, or Kingdom of a Million Elephants, is an integral part of Lao history. The name Land of a Million Elephants and the White Parasol symbolizes the military might of its war elephants and the royal power protected by Buddhism. War elephants, symbols of strength and resilience, played a crucial role in the kingdom's warfare and spiritual life. Lanshang's history dates back to the 7th century, when the region was a collection of small kingdoms. In 1353, under the leadership of Fa Ngum, Lansang was officially established, with Luang Prabang as its capital. Fa Ngum conquered the smaller kingdoms and introduced Theravada Buddhism as the official religion. He also brought back the golden PRABANG Buddha statue, a sacred symbol of the kingdom, which is still revered in Luang Prabang today. Lansang was a vast empire, stretching from modern-day Laos to much of Thailand, Myanmar, and China. With its vast territory, Lansang was one of the most powerful kingdoms in Southeast Asia during the 15th and 16th centuries. War elephants, with thousands of trained animals, played a crucial role in battles, consolidating the kingdom's power. Lansang was not only militarily strong, but also a cultural and religious center. Buddhist architectural structures such as Wat Sieng Thong and Hao Phra Keo, cultural symbols of Laos today, still exist. In the 17th century, Lansang entered its golden age under King Sethathirath, when the capital Vientiane was expanded and the kingdom began establishing relations with European nations. However, at the end of the 17th century, the Lansang kingdom fell into chaos as King Sethathirath's sons vied for power. As a result, Lansang was divided into three kingdoms: Luang Prabang, Vientiane, and Champasak. By 1707, Lansang officially collapsed. Although it no longer exists, the heritage of Lansang lives on in the hearts of the Lao people. Theravada Buddhism, established as the official religion during the Fa Ngum era, continues to this day. Monuments such as PRABANG, the sacred Buddha statue, and ancient temples remain symbols of this heritage. Luang Prabang, once the capital of Lansang, is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The heritage of Lansang is not only reflected in its architecture and religious structures, but also in the daily lives of the Lao people. These values continue to endure through time, giving the Lao people pride in their ancestors and their country, a country that was once known as the Nation of 1,000 Elephants. Number 11. Mysterious places in Laos. Laos, a country of mysterious beauty, holds places that are not only captivating but also hold unanswered questions. The Plain of Cups, the Kong Lor Tunnels, and the Vieng Sai Tunnels are three bizarre destinations where history, culture, and nature intertwine to create unforgettable impressions. The Plain of Cups is one of the most unusual archaeological sites in Southeast Asia, located on the Siang Kuang Plateau, between Vientiane and Luang Prabang. It contains thousands of giant stone jars, ranging in height from 1 to 3 meters and weighing from 3 to 13 tons. These jars may date from 500 BC to 500 AD. Their purpose remains a mystery. Some believe they were used to hold the ashes of the deceased, while others believe they were containers for wine during victory celebrations of ancient warriors. The Plain of Cups was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2019, adding to its mystique. Konglor Cave, located in the Pho Hin Phon Reserve, is a magnificent natural wonder of Laos. It is the longest cave in Laos, stretching 7.5 kilometers, containing a cool underground river flowing through the limestone layers of the mountain range. Visitors can explore the cave by motorboat, admiring the majestic stalactites and natural rock formations, feeling as if they have entered another world where time seems to stand still. It's especially a fantastic experience for those who love adventure and exploring the natural beauty of Laos. Another equally mysterious site is Vieng Sai Cave, located in Hoa Phan Province, near the Vietnamese border. This is an underground city built during Laos's secret war, when over 2 million tons of bombs were dropped on the country. Over 23,000 people, including soldiers and civilians, sought refuge here. These caves were not just shelters, but also underground cities with complete infrastructure such as hospitals, schools, shops, and theaters. Life underground during the war years is an unforgettable part of Lao history. These sites not only hold historical value, but also serve as vivid evidence of human resilience and the mysteries of nature, helping us to better understand the history and culture of Laos. Number 12. Famous tourist destinations in Laos. Laos, with its pristine natural beauty and unique blend of traditional culture and influences from various civilizations, has always been an attractive destination for adventurous travelers. From ancient cities to tranquil valleys, Laos offers experiences unlike anywhere else. Luang Prabang, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands out with its unique architecture combining French and Lao styles. The city attracts visitors not only with its ancient temples and French villas, but also with the Tak Bat ritual, where hundreds of monks walk through the streets early in the morning to receive meals from the locals. This tradition, dating back over 600 years, preserves and honors the spiritual life of the community. Tak Bat is not just a Buddhist ceremony, but also an opportunity for visitors to learn more about Lao culture and the deep connection between people and religion. Not far from Luang Prabang is Vang Vieng, famous for its adventurous activities, especially kayaking along the tranquil Nam Song River and exploring mysterious limestone caves. In recent years, Vang Vieng has transformed into an eco-friendly destination, where visitors can participate in ecotourism activities such as visiting the Tam Phu Kam and Tam Chang waterfalls. Particularly with the innovation in ecotourism, Vang Vieng attracts not only adventure enthusiasts, but also those who want to enjoy the peace of nature. Si Phan Dan, or 4,000 Islands, located along the Mekong River in southern Laos, is a peaceful land where visitors can relax and immerse themselves in the stunning natural surroundings. There is no hustle and bustle of the city here, only small villages, boats slowly gliding along the river, and waterfalls like Kon Pha Peng, the largest waterfall in the Mekong. Si Phan Dan is an ideal destination for travelers seeking peace, immersion in nature, and moments of ultimate relaxation. Finally, the Bolivan Plateau, a renowned plateau in southern Laos, is not only a major coffee-producing region but also boasts numerous stunning waterfalls. With an altitude ranging from 1,000 to 1,350 meters above sea level, the Bolivan Plateau enjoys a cool climate ideal for coffee cultivation. The 120-meter-high Tad Phane waterfall, sprawling coffee plantations, and diverse ethnic minority communities create a land rich in both culture and nature. Visitors to Bolivan can participate in plantation tours, learn about the production process, and enjoy specialty coffee. Number 13. Unique festivals in Laos. Laos, a small but culturally rich country, is notable for its unique traditional festivals, each not only a celebration but also imbued with profound spiritual values. Among them, Pai Mai, or the Lao New Year, is the largest festival, taking place from April 13th to 16th each year, attracting a large number of locals and international tourists. Pai Mai is not only a time to cleanse away bad luck and welcome the new year, but also carries deep spiritual significance. Early in the morning, people perform a ritual cleansing of Buddha statues at temples, using fragrant water infused with flowers and herbs to pray for good fortune and ward off evil. This ritual, dating back over 600 years, is a blend of Buddhist beliefs and traditional folk ceremonies. The second day of the festival, Wan Nao, Yearless Day, is particularly significant, marking the transition between the old and new year. This is a day when people avoid sleeping to ward off bad luck, instead focusing on prayer and visiting each other. In the afternoon, the water festival officially begins, with fun water spraying activities. This is not just a game, but also a ritual to cleanse away all misfortune and bring good luck for the new year. The last day of Pai Mai, New Year's Welcome Day, is celebrated with the Nang Sang Khan Parade, in which princesses and royalty parade through the streets, creating a vibrant festive atmosphere. Along with this is the Baci ceremony, a blessing ritual expressing respect and wishes for a prosperous new year. Besides Pai Mai, Bao Nok Phansa, the festival marking the end of the Buddhist fasting period in October, is another important event. This is an occasion for people to express their gratitude to the monks after 3 months of retreat. One of the most distinctive activities of this festival is the release of fireboats, Lai Hua Phai, on the Mekong River, a ritual of prayer for ancestors. The sight of thousands of brightly lit boats on the river creates a mystical and sacred atmosphere, expressing respect for ancestors and the universe. The Hmong New Year Festival, held at the end of the year, is an occasion for the Hmong community to gather after the harvest season, praying for a bountiful new year. A special feature of this festival is the folk games such as Po Vi Pob, a game of throwing cloth balls, which symbolizes love between men and women. In addition, the Mismong and bullfighting Shaoidan competitions are also highly anticipated, adding vibrancy and richness to the festival. These festivals are not only for fun, but also an opportunity for the Lao people to show reverence for their ancestors and Buddhism, serving as spiritual rituals that connect people with nature and the universe. Each festival holds profound values, forming an indispensable part of this nation's culture. Number 14. Unique cuisine in Laos. Sticky rice, khao niao, is a famous sticky rice dish that is indispensable in any Lao meal. Laos is the world's leading consumer of sticky rice, with consumption reaching 171,256 kilograms per person per year. Sticky rice is not just a food item, but also a symbol of culture and family bonding. Lao people often eat sticky rice with their hands instead of chopsticks or spoons, creating a close-knit and friendly culinary experience. Sticky rice is also used in religious ceremonies and important occasions, such as blessing ceremonies or ancestor commemorations, due to its ability to provide long-lasting energy. Larb, is a dish of finely chopped meat, which can be beef, pork, chicken, duck, or fish, mixed with herbs such as mint, parsley, kaffir lime leaves, and characteristic seasonings such as fermented fish paste, padak. The raw version of laab, with raw meat cooked by the acidity of lime and fish sauce, offers a strong and rich flavor. Laab is a popular dish at parties and festivals, often served with sticky rice. It combines the spicy kick of chili peppers, the freshness of herbs, and the umami flavor of fermented fish sauce. Tam mak hung, papaya salad, is a green papaya salad made from shredded papaya combined with chili peppers, garlic, lime, palm sugar, and especially padak. This dish stands out with its combination of sour, spicy, salty, and sweet flavors, creating a fresh and captivating sensation. The Laotian version of tam mak hung has a strong and funky flavor thanks to padayak, making it a challenging dish for those unfamiliar with it. The intense sensation of this dish is why it's an indispensable part of parties and festivals in Laos. Mokpa is steamed fish wrapped in banana leaves, one of Laos's distinctive and appealing dishes. It uses fresh fish, usually tilapia or catfish, mixed with spices such as lemongrass, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, and fish sauce. The fish is then wrapped in banana leaves and steamed, creating a moist, fragrant, and nutritious dish. Mokpa is not just a dish, but a cultural experience, where people enjoy the harmonious blend of fish and spices in a banana leaf wrap, showing respect for nature. Sai Yua, Lao sausage, is a Lao sausage made from minced pork, fresh spices such as lemongrass, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, along with shrimp paste and other spices. After mixing, the mixture is stuffed into pig intestines and grilled over charcoal. Lao Sai Yua has a rich flavor, with a blend of fresh spices and a hint of saltiness from the shrimp paste. This dish is loved by the people of Laos for its delicious flavor and ease of eating, especially when served with sticky rice or fresh vegetables. Number 15. Cost of living in Laos. Laos, with its extremely affordable cost of living, tops the list of the world's cheapest countries in 2025-2026. Daily expenses in Laos range from just $10.97 to $15.40 SAR USD, significantly lower than in developed countries. Compared to Thailand, Vietnam, or Indonesia, the cost of living in Laos is only 1.44 to 1.26, making it an ideal destination for budget travelers. When compared to other countries in Southeast Asia, Laos continues to prove itself the most economical choice. A trip to Laos can be 4 times cheaper than in Thailand and Vietnam. Costs in areas like Vientiane or Luang Prabang remain very reasonable, with budget guest houses costing $5 to $10 USD per night, and private rooms in 1 to 2-star hotels costing $10 to $18 USD per night. In terms of food, Laos proves to be a paradise of affordable cuisine. Street food like sticky rice or lab costs only $2 to $4 USD. With $6 to $15 USD per day, tourists can eat comfortably at local eateries or small restaurants. Transportation in Laos is also very economical, with scooter rentals costing only $5 to $8 USD per day and tuk-tuks only $2 to $5 USD. Overnight sleeper bus trips between Vientiane and Luang Prabang cost only $10 to $20 USD, extremely reasonable for tourists who want to travel long distances. A special feature of Laos is that most sightseeing activities are free. Visiting Buddhist temples and participating in the Takbat ceremony, a ceremony where monks receive offerings, are free, providing profound experiences without worrying about the cost. Although the infrastructure in Laos is still limited, this actually creates a pristine and peaceful tourist environment. Laos has not been affected by over-tourism like other countries, helping it retain its pristine beauty and friendly atmosphere. With a low cost of living and peaceful environment, Laos is an ideal destination for those seeking a memorable vacation without breaking the bank.